Welcome to the Throne of Glass finale. This week's cocktail is called the Queen's Promise. In your cocktail glass, you can put some ice. Layer in Kahlua. This is my sister's homemade Kahlua. I don't buy Kahlua anymore. I don't know what the recipe is, but it's delicious. Layer that in the bottom. Perfect. In a shaker full of ice, you're going to add 1.5 ounces of tequila rose and about 1.5 ounces of heavy cream. Pop the lid on. Hopefully I can get the top off the shaker. We'll see. You're going to pour that in over your prepared Kahlua. And top with the rest of your cream. It's about 1/2 ounce. Add a little bit more if you want that super layered effect. Top with a strawberry and a blackberry. And here's to a promise of a better world. Happy finale!
Welcome.
I'm Aelin.
And I'm Jen.
And this is Quick Off the Mark.
Today we are going to be talking about the finale of Throne of Glass, Kingdom of Ash. Woo!
Yay! And, it's fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. OG rating.
4.5. Goodreads 4. You?
3.5. Goodreads. I mean 3. I think I gave it a 4 on Goodreads, and in actuality, it's 3.5. I hate it score.
Second time around?
It's the same. I didn't change.
4.5. I didn't change either. Yeah. Listen, I get it because it's a long book that is so anticlimactic.
Yes.
So going into this series, Haley very much was like, everyone's going to die in the end. Well, not going into it, but as we started to meet more people and everything, she would come in my office every day and she would be like, so everyone's going to die.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's going to be forever my recycled theory. Everybody's going to die. Not everybody, spoiler alert, not everybody died, but
there were some deaths. It's just you feel like there's this, it is the end of the world battle. It's the end of the world.
It takes an entire...
so many pages, y'all. It's so big. That's what she said.
Yeah. 980 pages. And there are multiple...
So we're going to round up to 1,000 pages.
Yeah, 1,000 pages.
Yes. I remember this go round. I was taking a lot longer to get through it. And I told her at one point, I was like, I thought we were at the final battle. I think I told you, I was like, we're at the final battle. And then I realized that I still had 80-something chapters left. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. I made it to the part where Aelin and Dorian go to sacrifice themselves. And I was like, I'm only 75% done.
Even then?
I can't even remember exactly what my note said at the bottom, but I was like, oh my God.
Even then I was like, oh, we're almost done. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No. It's not my favorite book, but there are lots of good scenes. I will give it that. There are lots of things that do live rent-free in my head. This book series is forever going to live rent-free in my head.
100%, yes.
It really did change my brain chemistry.
Yes. And I think it's because of those moments that I upgraded being the vibes reader. Because it closes a lot of things up.
Does it?
Okay.
I feel like things are left very open-ended.
I feel like personal storylines. The fact that we think that Lord... Okay. We can get into this later, but that everyone's a mate. Everyone made it up.
Yes.
And they both happen to be in the same groups. I didn't realize that the first time, I don't think. I wasn't until my reread that I realized that everyone actually was mated. Because I just assumed, oh,
There's going to be at least one.
yeah.
Or Hazardal.
Which makes me think that obviously the next book, I started saying, so was just recently announced,
Hinted.
will be somebody else has got a mate. Oh, shocker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The line that really does live rent-free in my head, your head, everybody's head.
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time in a land long since burned to ash, there lived a young princess who loved her kingdom very much.
Mm-hmm.
I think about that all the time.
I do too. It's such a good, I think it's because I imagine her reading it to her, or quoting that to her kids at bedtime. So, yeah.
I really think that maybe she should add a prince and a princess that love their kingdom very much, because Aelin loved Harrison just as much as she did.
Okay, that's a really hard pull for Aelin, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, no, the first reread or the first read through, I could not stand him. He was my favorite character. And then you sent me that Reddit thread. It changed a little bit, but I still he could have gone through some little bit better character growth. But he had a hard 10 years too. Not quite as hard as Aelin, but he had a hard 10 years.
I want to be honest with you. Aelin was not even my top 10 favorite characters the first read, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you love him, and I love that for you. But this reread, I got a lot more appreciation for Aelin, and he's doing the best he can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you meet Aelin where he is, he's not that bad. It's just when you have people around you like Rowan and Dorian and people that seem to be emotionally mature and healthier. I'm not saying they are, but
healthier.
Yes, healthier would be the correct qualifier.
Yes.
An idiot. But when you realize he's not a bad guy.
No. He just makes some comments.
He's a little emotional, which I don't mind. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So I liked him a lot more this go round. And like Lysandra, I didn't think I could like her more, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that is one thing I came out of the rereads is a whole, is that I just loved Lysandra from the beginning. Yeah. And then it just grew.
Yeah, because going into Assassin's Blade, I already liked her because I had read it before, so it was even better. The little snaps that she would say, I was like, go girl! Yeah. Yes. And how many times she actually saves the day throughout this entire book? Specifically, this is, if you want to get real on it, this isn't a spotlight on Aelin. It's a spotlight on Lysandra.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The fact that she had to figure out how to be, she's a shapeshifter, but she doesn't have to figure out how to be a totally different person that is incredibly famous, for lack of better words.
Right.
She had to learn how to smile and that swagger that Aelin had, and the look in her eyes while almost completely losing herself in the process.
Correct. Yeah. So she's basically been shapeshifting throughout her non-magical life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had to play some role somewhere.
Hey, Lila, we're going to pause for a second. Come here. And we'll do that later, okay?
Yes, well,
what will we do without the start of the show?
We haven't been doing that all day, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Totally fine. I did love that Sarah J. Maas brought back small characters like Knox. I was so excited when he was there again.
Yes, I was very excited when she started bringing back the characters. Yeah. I thought that with Empire of Storms, that we had gotten everyone, but apparently we didn't. So, yeah.
No, I feel like there are a lot of words, and it just takes a lot of to get from one place to the other. There's just a lot of in between.
Okay, so this is also something I noticed with this reread is that we get the same 30 seconds of each minute of each group's life, or even within the group, individuals that are in different rooms. This is what really bothers me about this book specifically, because it doesn't happen in any of the other books, but we get the same time period for multiple people that are even together. I don't care that much.
Yeah.
That's where my imagination comes into play with the reading. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's, I think, why it took so long.
1,000 pages of it. But
Yes, I agree with you 100%.
I don't. It's just it's rough all the way. It's just rough. But poor Aelin, because everybody that tries to torture her makes her try to hate her fire, and then she finally gets rescued, and she doesn't want to use her fire, and everybody's very concerned about it because Arabin made her hate her fire. She had to hide it from the king of Otterlin. Maeve really wants her to hate her fire because that's the only thing that can, kill Maeve since she's a Vogue.
Well, she's scared of it too. Mm-hmm. So that's her fear. So she wants to control that part of her.
And 3 months ago, she just accepted it and this is so cool. I can do all of these things. And then now between Maeve and all of the torture, she hates it.
So I will say that I remember at one point thinking, how long is she going to be in this box?
Yes.
I feel like she's been in this box, and this was both times, for a long time now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was it? 2 months,
7 days, 4 hours,
8 hours,
4 hours,
yeah,
7.
Yeah.
4 days, 7 hours. Yes.
I'll give it to Hobby to answer here, but and that's a big thing because that's how long she waited on Sam. An hour less than she waited.
When you told me that, I was floored that it's an hour less than what she waited on Sam, which is heartbreaking. But yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, also there's so many Easter eggs I think throughout.
Oh, so many Easter eggs.
Yeah.
We talked about this the other day, but your favorite character in this book?
Which one?
Fenris.
Oh my God, yes. I also think if you were to talk about stage light on somebody else, it's Fenris. This is his time to shine. Not only because you love him strictly because he was with Aelin in the room.
Mm-hmm. And the blinking.
And then, of course, after everything happens with Connell, which I have a hot take on. Okay. So with Connell and what happens with them in that last trial or whatever, when he stabs himself, when Connell stabbed himself, I believe that that was him breaking the blood oath because he wasn't going to kill Fenris. I don't think he would have ever been able to kill Fenris.
Okay.
I don't think that he was actually saying those things. I think that she was manipulating him to say those things.
And that was his way out?
Yes. Yeah.
So you think that he realized that he made a mistake? Because the only reason that Fenris was bound to Maeve was because Connell wanted to be bound to Maeve.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that he knew that the only reason that Fenris was bound to Maeve was because of him, right? And so he had already kind of taken his life from him as is.
Right.
So he couldn't do it twice, so he decided to kill himself. I think that she made him, I don't think that he felt all those things. I think by that time, this is just also my own rabbit hole. He was probably ready to go at that point too, because there had been no one but him there.
Right. And then whoever was torturing Aelin, whatever his name is.
Karen. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my hot take.
I don't think that's not hot of a hot take, but
yeah.
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
The fact that Fenris was just such a badass that he was able to break the bond to.
Oh, I know. I screamed.
When he took that first step, I was like,
I screamed, literally. When the first time I was driving, I was on a very long road trip, and I think I just hit Dallas. So I was on that, I'm getting over it now. It was an 11-hour trip, and Fenris stepped, and I was like, I can go again. We're good. Yeah. Yes. That. And then even after in the cave when he still hasn't changed yet, but then when he does, he just makes a joke about it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Fenris. Mm-hmm. Do you think he keeps that scar from Maeve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a reminder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know that he wouldn't let them heal it, but you can always change things. But yeah.
No, I think he's going to keep it. I think it's a reminder. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like how Selena kept hers as a reminder.
Yeah. So. And then now they're all gone. That, I think, would also get to me.
Girl.
I wear my scars. I've honored, I have this massive scar on my leg now. And, I all kinds of scars all over me just to, not have them.
It's a reminder. It is a reminder.
Yeah. And she talks about them all the time.
It's her identity is gone now. She knows that was real, but there's no marker of it. Like, that part was actually heartbreaking. That part was the saddest, I think.
Mm-hmm. And the first time through, I missed it. The second time through, Fenris told her that like the mating fight was the last one to go, and like no matter how many times I missed that completely.
I think I did too, but I picked it up the second time. Yeah, that it was the last one to go, and there's a lot of moments in this book where I was like,
yeah,
like still no actual tears, but like
no.
I have like actual tears cried at a book before, but yeah,
like recently.
No.
Oh, I think the last book that I cried was when I was in the 7th grade and I had to read Where the Red Fern Grows in front of my entire class.
And that book is awful.
Yeah, I think that was the last time I cried in a book.
Sorry, classic like hate people. That book was I think I cried during that book too, but I used to cry a lot when I was little. No therapizing, thank you.
We already got some of those. We don't need anymore.
Yeah. No, but I think it was The Hunger Games when Rue died. But I read The Hunger Games late. Like I read it and I was already out of college at that point.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. When they are traveling through like Winland to Winland, they're coming from
Winland.
and they're like under Winland, right? And they're like through they're in the tunnels and they're in the boat and they're like traveling, and then they talk about how there are waits that are like gonna attack them before she goes and like in the cave and like steals her Rowan's wedding ring. What in the world was that thing? Do you know?
No.
Okay. Because that's like one of the only things in the whole Sarah J. Maas realm that I have not seen some sort of fanfic for. So I had no idea what it was.
Did you Google it?
We could Google it. We could Google it, I guess. Both of our phones are being used.
Yes. Okay, never mind.
Well, we'll get back to that.
Yeah. We'll insert a picture if there is one.
It's like, please do not.
No, I didn't, but I imagined them as like big crawling skeletons almost kind of things, like coming out of the water, and they were luminescent, like they were glowing white bright lights. Almost what's the Nightmare Before Christmas? What's his name? Jack
Skeleton?
Yes. Like take that, make it a luminary, and crawling slowly out of a
Okay. I don't think I pictured anything, but now that you're saying that, maybe for all of our Harry Potter fans, it's like when Dumbledore and Harry go get the Horcrux and the things come up out of the water. Not that you've ever seen that movie, but it's very like skeleton, like race type thing. Maybe
Wraith would be correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I have no idea what this is. I've never seen a picture of it. Literally everything else in the whole universe we've seen pictures of it except that thing. And I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah. I'm sure it's, yeah.
I thought it was very funny that Lorcan and Fenris had to spend, we'll call it a week, who knows how long it is, in that boat. Fenris was like, I cannot stand you. And Lorcan was like, you can kill me. It's
literally
it's
Lorcan's like, can we just talk about, I'm getting excited. Can we just talk about Lorcan in this book? Because we obviously will talk about the thing, but Lorcan in this book is top tier. So we start out with, he's already trying to make things better, which I think we talked about when we talked about Empire of Storms. I don't think that it was even his fault. Everyone blames him.
You really think what he did summon May? He
did, but he had the best of intentions, and Aelin knew that he had done it.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay.
I'm just saying, I think that it needs to be held to a juror of 12 of his peers if he was guilty or not. But anyway.
Okay. I can accept that.
Okay.
So he is really, truly a big old teddy bear.
He's a big, and he's just, because he just opened up like a little nut.
Yeah. He like pulled a correct
LD. Yeah, legitimately. And so he just, he is already trying to make it up to Aelin, or to the guys or whatever. So he goes on the journey with Rowan and LD to find
Gabriel.
And Gabriel, yes, I forgot it. Gabriel was there too. I don't know how. Yeah, okay. For a second. So
he's like cutting up his shirts for like,
and he's
LD
telling the guys to
like,
give it to LD because he knows that she won't take it. And so, and the fact that he is the one that Aelin runs to
yes,
when she escapes is, it's just so full circle for me. Like, I think that that's, and the way that Sarah J. Maas describes him feeling when he sees her and being like, to me, to like,
yes.
you feel it in him too. And so it's just, I think that it's such a penultimate moment in his life as like, as far as the change goes. Yeah. And then when they're on the boat together, he's like, yeah, you can kill me. And he's like, he even says at one point, I would let him too. So
yeah.
I just, yeah. And then of course, everything, like he's patient on LD. He lets her scream at him. He tells her that he wasn't going towards Mace. He was going towards Aelin. So we know that his motives were correct. Anyway, she forgives him eventually after she saves his life on the battlefield and he almost dies.
Yes, and she takes
Kale.
Kale's horse out there. That's like Hellas's horse or whatever. Yes.
I didn't miss that the first time.
Oh, really?
Of what the horse meant. That it was like Hellas' horse. Yeah. And that's Lorcan's power came from Hellas. Like that's, yeah.
One of my favorite things from this book is that they talk about like the court and how it's like changing the world and like whatever, and they just like make fun of the court and like it's never gonna be boring or whatever. I mean, everybody says something like Aedian's like, well, welcome to the court. It's not going to be boring because we never know what Aelin's doing. And there's like a shapeshifter and they're like always making fun of each other, like poking and prodding. But when they finally, Fenris and Lorcan like come to some sort of like bigger truce or whatever, and he's like, do we have to invite him to the party so he can like ruin them, or can he just like stay over there? Just really.
Does he have to come too? Yeah, he's still grumpy.
Yeah,
he's still grumpy. Yeah.
Then of course, and Aelin's like, no, he doesn't have to come. LD can come by herself.
Yes. So, of course, I don't think that he's ever is going to let LD go anywhere by herself.
Oh no, absolutely not.
No, and I don't think that she would let him not come anyway. So. Yeah. But then we get to, and so Lorcan did.
Yeah.
And that's where I draw a hard line for me.
Okay. Expand.
What did he do?
Yeah.
You mean we have so many shit sex scenes from other people? Like, let's be honest. There is some sex in this book. We love it because of our couples getting together, just the romantic part of it.
Right.
As far as you want to talk about like good smut writing, it is not that. So we do all that, and you're not going to give us the one man who's had the most dramatic character arc. And we love LD.
Logistically,
I also want to know that. I want to know exactly what they had to do that first time to get it to work. Because she's like, so I'm a Matt just proportionally.
I need some numbers.
Hold on 1 second. I think I changed my mind.
Well, especially because he's like, it's not like he's a human. He's Fae.
Yeah.
And they all talk about how much more well endowed Fae men are.
Right. And I think that
he's already so much bigger. So like,
I saw it somewhere. I want to say I saw it on a post on Instagram from one of the book talkers that we follow. That I think Lorcan's like 7'2", maybe,
and she's like your height.
Yeah. I'll call it tribute. I'll come back and let everyone know.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
Like, again, because we see spoilers or whatever, and it was Lorcan did, and like
and
at that point,
yeah.
At that point, I thought he was just being an asshole. You know, or still being an asshole. And then that was the scene, and I was just looking at my book like, super. I love this.
Also
great.
Because we had gotten that teaser trailer in Empire of Storm.
Yes. I
was waiting on this. I was truly waiting on this one.
If I could have the details between So Lorcan did and like that scene actually going all the way to fruition, I want that one and not the So Lorcan.
I want completion.
I need this.
I would take So Lorcan did if I could get completion over here. So sexual.
Oh, man.
Yes, I would absolutely take that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because then at least I would know. I mean, again, we get minimal good sexy time scene with Dorian and Manon.
Yes.
And Manon. And I'll still take that.
Mm-hmm.
When he uses shout out daddy hands, it works, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Again, but it was more in a fire forms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this book is a lot of emotional drama.
Yeah.
Emotional, damn it.
Yes. Yeah, I love that.
She is really good at writing reunion scenes, though. Like the scene where Dorian's out of the castle because he, found May, found out that she was involved, and he's like, "Oh, we are screwed."
Yeah.
Gets the last word key. He's traveling as a wyvern, and he sees his crew.
Yeah.
And then he lands. And they're like, "Don't shoot, don't shoot. He looks different," or whatever. And then he mastered shape shifting, so it's him or whatever. And he sees that Kale is sitting in a saddle, and he's not assisted, and they run into each other, and it's peak Dorian and Kale love story situation.
Yes.
The peak.
So that was one of the scenes that I definitely specifically. So not only the 13th scene and this scene, which I forgot were back to back, because nothing happens for so long, and then we have two big scenes back to back. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those I was shopping at HEB. I was grocery shopping, and I just go in the middle of the aisles. Thank God it was the aisle no one else was on. I think I was on the 2 different aisles or something. And I was it's fun. It's totally fun.
Yeah.
Because they're so sweet.
So sweet.
They're so sweet. And he meets Irene.
And he's so excited that he's going to be an uncle of sorts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he tells him he's going to be an uncle. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, the big battle, not the big battle scene, but the little scene when they're, all together or whatever. And Torian's he says, "I'll keep fighting," next to his brother and soul in arms. I'm just oh, y'all are so cute.
Go get married already, okay? Jeez. Soulmates for life. I love it. It's so sweet. It is so very sweet. And then
they'll leave together.
Well, when Irene is going to fight Erwan, and Dorian takes her, and Kale for the first time gives his first order to his king.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I know.
He's with my life. Oh my God.
He's I swear to God, I won't let anything happen to her.
And he would never. He would die protecting her 100%.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
And it's because of them together that they're able to defeat Erwan. So.
Also, when Dorian is learning how to shapeshift, and he's the spider or whatever is well, just start small, start with your eyes. And so then he pictures Kale's eyes. You could picture Manon ultimately saved you from being a bog, or Aelin's the ash of her eyes. You're let me see if I can make my eyes look like Kale's.
Oh my God. Bless them. It's the sweetest little story of the entire book, and it's worth it.
It's so worth it.
It's worth it. Them alone is worth it. Yeah.
So worth it. I also, speaking of couples, Bort and
Borte?
Yes, Borte and her fiance that she doesn't really care about, but she cares about, and they'll be really mean to each other, and then go have sex behind the rock.
I love them. I love them.
I love her. I guess the first read through I was very indifferent, but then the second read through I was oh, I like her.
I remember liking her a lot my first read through, because she was just so sharp with it, you know. She's very much. Yeah, I feel her in my bones. Yeah, I would definitely want to be her friend.
And then she tells Aelin at the battle, she's "I'll be on your flank." And Aelin's I don't have a flank. And she's "Well, what do you do? Expect me over you, because I hate for this to be boring."
Yeah, yes.
So
that was so
funny, so funny. We can talk about the scene that pisses me off most. Okay, the sacrificing scene when she seals the ward gate.
Yeah, I hate that scene.
It was awful. I was so mad.
That scene specifically, I imagine to be, you know how when cartoons will draw heaven and it's just on clouds, and there's a line of doors for some reason that people have to choose. That's very much what I got. That sort of setup, and then so much petty backstabbing for. I literally thought this feels very Mean Girls.
Yes.
When I was reading it.
Yes.
what's actually happening here? Like, this can't be the reason of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the gods suck, except Malo, which is like her great-great-grandmother, because she, like, gives her just a little bit of flame.
Yeah. When she threw Dorian off, I was pissed. Pissed.
Okay, so why couldn't the three of them go together? Like, Dorian's dad, who you find out his name was Dorian, you don't find out the name, but his name is Dorian.
Also, why does that mean nothing to me?
I think it means something to the people.
Are we not the people?
No, because we don't have emotions like the people have.
Oh, the people. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The normal people that read the books, not the emotionally stunted people on with green caps over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I see lots of memes, or not memes, but like drawings about that scene.
Me too.
Yeah. So I don't understand why they all three could have gone, so then she could have more power.
Well, I think the point was that they could have, I believe.
Okay.
But they were both trying to save Dorian, I guess, in the end. That being said, Dorian has said many freaking times that he is willing to do it. One, by himself if he needed to do.
Yes, like if they were.
But the whole point of them doing it together was so that they would both be saved.
Yes.
Why does she keep being so self-sacrificing?
She's like 10 years of selfishness, 10 years away from Harrison, 10 years of running. Sweetheart, did we read the same books? It felt like you were a princess for 10 years.
No, you were an assassin.
Being tortured.
You were
actively being manipulated.
Being manipulated.
You lost your first boyfriend before you could even
You were
kiss
being
him.
manipulated before you freaking kiss.
Well, that's right. Okay, before you had sex with him.
So, being manipulated before even losing her parents and all that stuff. Like, since she was born being manipulated, she was a cog in the system. So,
yes. So, just when she was, her self-sacrificing really.
she self-sacrifices, and Kale and everyone else, except for Dorian, are self-deprecating. And it's like,
No, he's self-sacrificing, just not as much as her.
it's true, different levels.
Yes.
There's levels to it.
Uh-huh. The only good thing about that scene is when she fell through the Avatar world.
I didn't like that. I'll be honest with you. Make it make sense if other things in the storyline had referenced that stuff.
Well, I mean, that's how both those series are not finished, right?
No, Third of Class isn't.
Avatar, Crescent City. They're not
Crescent
finished,
City,
right?
is it? No, but also Crescent City has people from Avatar in it.
Yeah, so I think maybe, hopefully, they'll be connected in Avatar 6. These are
But we
lots
just
of
don't know it yet.
They have to be connected. She fell through Avatar.
Listen, I think just because she'd already written Avatar at that point, so I think it was just like I think. Anyway, listen.
Yeah, I don't know.
My thing is, I know a lot of people say that Caltaine is the serial.
I'm here for that.
I am 100% here for that theory as well. If that turns out to be true, which I don't know how we could bring it full circle to make it known.
Well, she's in a different world. Like when she comes to
Right.
Dorian, she's like, she does exist somewhere else.
Yes, I thought so. When that scene happened, I also thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I was paying more attention to it because I had already seen the theory.
Yes.
And so when she would say, "I'm still," because she's not dead, she's just in a different world. I was like,
Yes.
"Science 2 point."
Science 2 point.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm here for it. Okay, fine. I don't mind it.
I win. Anyways.
You know who won before? Me. About Empire of Storms. About the Lysandra and Aelin switch. I just want to say, champion trophy. Yeah, let it go now.
She's not gonna let it go. That was fake news over there. Fake news.
I'll try.
So pretty much the next thing that really immediately annoys me after that is when she expends all of the energy that she's been like drilling down for the last 2 months to save Kale's family estate from the water.
She's not doing it to save the family estate. She's doing it to save the people.
I know.
Yeah.
That's where they are.
No, I know it pissed me off too.
I was like, seriously?
I know it pissed me off too. But I was okay with it because it did save Elsie and Morgan.
It did that. As soon as she gets there, it's really funny because screw Kale's dad. Literally the worst character. Closely followed by Darrow. We'll get to that in a second. I have a whole rant about him. But I like how Kale and Irene are walking through the hall and he's like, oh no, I have to go find my dad before he runs into her. And then he like rounds the corner and she's already giving you
Yeah.
crap. And I was just like, nah.
She is the perfect amount of bitch to his dad.
Yes.
Truly, like
Yes.
that is everything she says. Sometimes when she's turning on the what I call the Selena attitude,
Yes.
which is when she talks so much shit.
Yeah.
When she's turning on, she'll go too far. Like I feel like with
Yeah.
him,
No.
I did not feel that way whatsoever. I felt like she hit her marks every freaking time. Like I'm telling you right now, especially in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my favorite of her going on.
Mhm.
She's such a piece of shit.
Such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, it's Max. I'm so sorry. Get some snacks. This would be funny.
Yes.
And then Ellie nonchalantly is like, oh, what a terrible man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Very
going to
much
go back to
so.
my chicken, but like,
Yeah. My chicken.
oh, nothing happened. Like, they save him and he's like, okay, bye. I don't think he says bye.
No.
He's mad because they take the armor and whatever, but like,
No, I mean, he doesn't even say bye.
no, he lives, I think.
Yeah. I think, I mean,
I
I
if he doesn't,
missed
I don't
it,
really
yeah.
give a damn, but
yeah, I think he lives. Yeah.
literally the worst character. So now onto my Darrow rant. Too little, too late. I'm not falling for this propaganda that he like redeems himself for all of the nice things that he does to Evangeline. No,
No.
too little, too late. Giving her the King's Flame,
No, I agree.
giving her the whole job so she's not scared.
Also, he didn't even realize his mistakes until literally the last 5 chapters of the book.
You want to condemn Aelin and Aedion for not doing anything for 10 years?
What did you do?
What did you do? Just because your lover was the previous king that was like their uncle or dad, whatever that situation. I don't really understand how to treat it.
Orlin, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get to be absolute assholes to them. Like, you've done nothing for 10 years. Like, you've sat on your high horse, and like, now you're going to get down on your high horse because this little girl, like, won your heart. And, like, good for her, because when the scene where Aelin's, like, looked at her and winked because she told her to win back her kingdom, and, like,
No, Evangeline is also, she's the step in Fleetfoot, let's be honest.
yes.
When we knew that we couldn't keep taking Fleetfoot on the road with us, we had to get an Evangeline. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like, oh God, he's the worst. They should have just killed him like 3 books ago, but it's fine.
No, I agree. And I truly believe that someone should just, when they walked into Terrazin and he's like, who the fuck make you think that you can be queen?
Yeah.
Someone should have just offed him there.
Yes. I agree.
I'm not, that propaganda I'm not falling for, that we shouldn't have killed him right then and there.
Mhm.
The attitude on this man. And he knew who she was. With or without magic, she was still the queen.
Literally recognizing Lysandra is a lady and then making Evangeline his heir is the least
she
he
can
could
do.
do. The least.
The least. I want a publicly read letter of apology.
Yes, I need the trumpet with the
Yep.
and then
When they all step out and it's like her and her girls,
Yes.
they're going out for the speech of the the apology of Darrow is what we will call it.
yes.
And then he needs to pay reparations. And
Yes.
yeah, maybe I'll begin to forgive that because it's just, who do you think you are?
Awful. Like, even Murtaugh goes and sacrifices himself, literally sacrifices himself.
I forgot that happens. And then when I read it, I was like,
And he's like, are you going to give Aedion his sword back? He knows who's calling the shots, because it's not Homeboy over here. It's definitely Aedion. Like, you're going to give him his sword back, or are you going to continue to be an absolute ass until we all die here?
right.
Because they didn't know that Aelin was coming at that point. Like, they just thought that they were screwed, because Lysandra's been outed. She's not Aelin.
Yep.
Like, whatever, that entire situation. Like,
Yes. And when that happens, because she almost dies, and then she shifts in front of everyone, and that's when Aedion comes to his senses, and he quits being so Aedion
Uh-huh.
in this book, for the majority of it, is at his absolute worst as far as character.
Yes, I agree.
When he threw her out in the cold naked, the first read through, I could not get over that, which is why I could not then get on board the Aedion train.
Yes.
I could get over it this time because I had already read it, obviously. So it was okay. But the first time, that was like my hard mark in the sand of, dude, you're a fucking dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are acting out because you weren't included on the plan. You obviously can't be trusted. There's a reason that you weren't included in the plan.
Nobody was included. It wasn't just you.
Right.
Your dad didn't know.
Rowan didn't know.
Rowan didn't know. Literally, it was just Aelin and Lysandra hatched this plan.
And also with the plan, the more people that know, obviously it's not like the more dangerous you are to be found out. It only needs an A and B.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you're not involved.
Yes. Yeah.
And also, she knew that he would say no. Lysandra's gonna say yes.
Yes.
She's like, girl, I got you, say less.
The only part of, like, through the first time, the only part that, like, I could understand why he was mad is because, like, he again is going to be poured out. Because he's going to have to produce the heir.
Oh, like he didn't want to fuck her anyway.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so it was still Lysandra.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, this much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But when he gives, before the big battle, and he gives Evangeline...
He had already told her he was going to marry her.
Well, I know.
Okay.
I know. He just could have followed through a little bit better. Where this is coming from somebody who Aedion is, like, one of their favorite characters.
Okay.
Like, yes.
All right, fair. Go ahead.
I see the flaws. I was also mad.
Yeah.
I'm still mad, but, like, there were this many shining moments. Like, when he gives the pep talk and he, like, it's going to be a really good stepdad, you know, come to it.
There are really good moments
Like,
in
said,
it.
it's going to be okay because you're fighting for something that you love and it matters.
Right.
And they're not fighting for anything.
Right.
And, like, Evangeline feels a little bit better. Like, there are some...
He very much so steps up for Evangeline, and once he realizes that he was wrong, he becomes old Aedion and starts joking again and being kind of like flirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And
the only way that any of these characters are able to ward off their depression is by flirting with
Yes.
somebody.
yes. Also, if you want to talk about So Lorcan did, I need to know about Aedion and Lysandra. Like,
Yes.
their first kiss in the hallway,
Yes.
where he,
Yes. Yes.
I mean, and then she goes, and all these people with tomorrow, you're never promised tomorrow. I guess if you're in a Sarah J. Maas book, you probably are, but still,
Not necessarily
Gabriel. Yes. Yes.
I just... Okay. That is the thing that drives me crazy. Okay, we get no Lysandra and Aedion. We don't even get to see their freaking wedding. I don't know what it is with Sarah J. Maas and, like, weddings.
She's anti-wedding.
She's married and has kids. She had to have had a big wedding.
Maybe she didn't. Maybe she just got like,
Eloped?
yeah.
Okay, well, can we please get one singular wedding, an actual all the way through? Tamlin and Homegirl don't count. That's not a wedding. That was a
fake out.
yes, one wedding. And I would prefer it to be a standard 8. You could, like, add it in. Look, bonus chapter after all of these years.
I would love if we could just get.
I don't really care about Rhysand's wedding. That doesn't matter to me. I don't.
Yeah, that kind of makes it better.
Yeah. Aiden Lysandra, please. Because you didn't give us Rowan and Aelin's. They got married in the captain's quarters or something.
I'm okay with the wedding that we get being theirs. I'm 100% okay with that. I would like to know what Lorcan did. Did I tell you I even went on like AO3 and tried to find out what Lorcan did?
Everybody's trying to find out what Lorcan did.
There's a lot of people who have ideas about what Lorcan did do.
I mean, I got some ideas about what Lorcan did too.
I have so many ideas about what Lorcan did. And Aelin says, I think she feels like she knows exactly why she came out with that flush on her cheeks. I'm like, well, what is it?
Can you share with the class? The class would like to know. But it's fine. She wants to rip our hearts out with things like the 13 saying, now until darkness claims us.
Yeah. I do want to reiterate that I went like this in the HB during the 13. And that one did get me the first time. I think that I might have actually shed tear the first time because I know I did for sure when in Empire of Storms when Aelin tells LD what her mom said, like what her last words were. I know for sure I did then.
Yes.
And so I might have it at 13 too. But I did, of course, because I am a glutton for punishment. I had been through Instagram, seen all of the posts about the 13 and knew that something was going to
Right,
happen.
because we were contemplating what the live and live thing meant.
I definitely thought that it was someone saying, like, pleading for her to live.
Yes.
Not
too.
telling her and saying goodbye.
Yes.
Which, and then I think that might have been the part the first time where I was like, oh, that's what it means. And
Yes.
and like she had kneed her in the stomach or something, and so she couldn't get up, and it was just
Yeah, she and Abraxas had nearly died because
the bull.
Iskra.
Yeah, freaking Iskra. Freaking Iskra.
Petra coming to say that I loved her from, again, day one. You can go back and check the receipts, but I said that I loved her, and then she came in and she was like, no, it's okay, I got this.
Yeah.
And then, Abraxas was trying to save man and, trying to get to the ground, so when he knows that he crashes, she's not going to, live and, or, not die, and
yeah.
I hated that whole thing. The whole, after they died, and then it was light and not dark, and then the flowers, and then how she's, not grieving, and she's just, sitting with Abraxas, and, he's scared, and, really the only person that Manon, lets herself break down to is Aelin when Aelin gets there. They just, sit there, and she just,
yeah.
What's there? I'm Dorian, but yeah.
Dorian, but that's eventually later, yeah.
And then Abraxas losing his mate and him not getting to say goodbye.
That's the main part, and then that hit me all over again.
Mopey puppy, and he's already had such a bad life, and you're gonna take his mate because
Yeah. No, and then also the part where everyone does come and drop the flowers, and she doesn't even
know. Yeah. And then Aelin's well, Ben, build a monument, whatever you want. This whole scene makes me very unwell.
Yeah, I agree. And then whenever it really just goes back to that line that Dorian said, he was like, it's not that hard, is it, to die for your friends? And I was like,
yeah, I think I had a singular tear when that happened, and then when Evangelina Aelin tells her thanks or whatever for winning her kingdom back, I think I had a tear then because I'm just picturing my little sister so I was just oh, that could be the only tears that have escaped the ducks when I was reading. So and somehow I am always reading those books when I am on my period, and that's more emotional.
Of course.
Because regular Haley doesn't care, but Haley on her period has this many more emotions. Well, and it's always those parts.
If I don't get it out, then it's just going to build up for next month, and it's going to be mad.
Yeah. They're going to read Third of Blast again at the same time. Every time. Oh.
Mm-hmm. And 13 probably, I think that the culmination of that storyline is why rereading it from the beginning, I was like, these bitches.
Yes. Because Astrid specifically, I could just imagine her jumping off and just dead blocking the matron's eyes and been
yes.
Consequences of your actions. Right.
And I've also been seeing all these videos of her going back to the hunter and the baby in the cabin in the woods after.
Do you remember when we read it the first time and you asked me about the man in the cabin?
Yes. I think about that all the time, okay? Because I was so off. I had a theory I had seen a video about the cabin in the woods, and I had a very strong theory, and it was so off base. And you played it off very well. You were like, I mean, it might be. I think I might know who that is. I don't remember. And yeah, it was oh, okay. Or maybe I haven't gotten there yet. I was oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it all came back full circle, and you're the man, and he's going back to the man in the cabin.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I will say also the videos of the artistry stuff I've seen of the yielding is also makes it even more meaningful, I think. Yeah.
This is a super side note because it's cold, but I would, as much as I love this book, and you insert yourself into the storyline, I would not make it in Terracin.
No.
I'm not walking around in a parka.
No.
I want no part.
I don't know why I didn't realize that Terracin was cold.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to go
because everything you see of it,
it's not as cold there.
Everything you see of it is beautiful, lush green land, all the artwork.
Yeah,
but no,
I think Oregon.
They have snow everywhere. It's beyond the wall.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I'm going back to Riffle. We all know where I'm going.
I don't know. I could go to the Dead Islands and hang out with Ross.
I'm going to visit you.
Yeah.
I love the theory that Ansel and Ross are together because it fits.
It so fits. Yeah, I saw a picture, like an artist thing or whatever, and they were like staring at each other. And it was very flirty, and I was like, yes, this.
That's the vibe.
Yes,
I'd watch that.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
The other thing that kind of wrecks my soul, especially the second time through, was Gabriel dying, and then the blood oath that she gives him when he's already dead. That was awful. I hated all of that.
Yeah, I agree with you on all points. I think that I paid more attention this time because I knew it was when Gabriel was going to die, which is at the very, very end.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like one of the last things that happens.
It is. It is. I think that's more climactic than even like Aelin meeting Maeve.
Yeah, the whole like Maeve scene, I was just like, whatever. But when like Gabriel
and Erewhon scene too, I was like, I really don't care about these people.
But like Gabriel like running to Adian and like shutting the door and like sacrificing himself, and then Adian's just stuck because again he can't move to go save his dad.
Right. Well, the way that like he turned around and thought that he was right behind him, and then he turns around and sees, and because again I think I just paid more attention because I knew, and like I didn't. For some reason, I thought that he had jumped a fence and was on the other side of the wall.
Yeah,
but that wasn't what happened at all. He had his shield, and it was, and he was pushing them back and shut the gate behind him, and I was like,
yes. And then you see Rowan, and he's talking about how you can see the light, the gold light, and it goes out. And I was like,
yeah. And then Adian running towards him and like seeing the light not in his eyes. And I was just like, dude, you were addicted to him all the way up until the end.
Yes. And he loved you so much. As soon as you figured out he loved you so much.
So much.
No. And like his mom, Adian's mom was legitimately trying to protect him from Maeve.
Correct.
Could you imagine?
Right.
Right. Right up her alley to have son and dad blood sworn to you, right up her alley.
Right. And he didn't know. He didn't know. He said that if he had known, he would have done anything he could have to get to him.
Yes.
Anyway, you just have to meet Adian where he is, so.
Yes. Yes.
He cries about it later.
He does cry about it later. That was rough. And all of a sudden, just like, it's going to be okay. And I'm like, well, is it?
Yeah. Oh, and then the blood up you were talking about, when she gave it to him post-mortem, I also was like...
That was, yeah.
And then the guys go in and, like, sing around him. Yeah. I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I need a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I was like,
okay, Gabriel. And he's just such a good man.
He just had to play, like, the peacekeeper between everybody that he joined, between the cadre. Like, he spent the last 500 years being peacekeeper. And like,
and he was Rowan's best friend for all intents and purposes. Like,
and he's like, you know, I feel like all of the cadre really has this, like, really glowing, gigantic, Texas-sized red flag. And Gabriel, like, doesn't have any. He literally is the only one without a giant red flag.
Legitimately, I know.
Rowan fights people, Lorcan, like, you got been like
Lorcan. No, they do. They all have these huge glowing red flags. Gabriel's the only one that's like, he's such a good guy.
He's just like walking around with an equally sized like green, like, I don't know.
He's like all the ladies are fawning over, but he has no freaking idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the guy? I don't know if it's on, it's for sure on TikTok, but the red flag, green flag guy is like super nerdy. Yes, that's cadre, the only one that's got it.
Yeah, the rest of them are raging reds. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Gabriel, that was very sad. Yeah,
the side characters do get all of their like saving, shining moments, and I will give that this book wouldn't have ended with a not nice bow, very sloppy kindergarten bow, if everybody wouldn't have played their part. Like, if Eldie wouldn't have come up with a plan to, like, lure Erewhon, and then Irene wouldn't have, like, flown down, and Dorian wouldn't have been the distractor, and they would have, like, all killed him, while Aelin's bad and Maeve, like, they all had, like, it seemed like a very small part they were playing, but it was, like, a very big part. So I will give all of the side characters if they're like it's like spotlight, which I really enjoyed.
Yes. No, I agree with you. I mean, like, it definitely, there at the end with that last Erewhon, Maeve, whatever, the whole battle, just even less exciting the battle before, I feel like, the battle of the Dam. But anyway, they all had a role to play, and it was all very specific, and if they hadn't been in their spots, but that's, again, not realistic. So that's where I'm like, more people should have died.
Gabrielle's the only one who gets to die.
Honestly, I would have been that mad with Aelin. That would have been if you weren't going to kill anyone else, you killed her. And Rowan like goes on to like
Be the king.
yes.
Yes.
It's not ideal, obviously, but
Or like Aiden could have been the king, and Lysander could have been the queen.
yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm even okay with Rowan going off and being sad in the woods by himself.
I know.
Like honestly, like I just needed more. Like it just falls flat.
It does.
Again, it will be a forever rent free in my head. It changed my brain chemistry like that. This does not take away from any of that.
No, and I will reread it. We've talked about this, but like I think we read them really close together.
We did.
Because we were trying to like launch a podcast or whatever. I will reread them in a couple of years.
In a couple of years, I will revisit. Yes.
Yes. Because it does live, like I do think about it all the time. I just hated.
Literally, I finished it in February, and like we restarted again this summer. So
I feel like it still leaves a lot. Like when they all leave and they're like,
the goodbye scene.
Yes.
Like where you feel like it's just the Von Trapp kids saying so long farewell.
yes.
Avita saying good night. Like
Yes. And then like they all come back for Adie and Lysandra's wedding, but you don't.
right. And like I saw this other thing, it was like, why is it the saddest that Dorian goes back to his castle all by himself? Everybody else gets some money.
Yeah.
And like
Renat's like, I might be able to.
I mean, we know she flies in, but like she's got her own shit going on.
Yeah.
You don't even have a friend to go home with him now?
No, Irene and them go back with him. Irene and Kale, they go back to Riftfold.
I thought they were
No, they go back to Riftfold.
No.
I mean, because I guess his dad is still alive at whatever. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why I didn't go back there. Okay, yeah.
He gets building a house. And it doesn't specifically say that he's building the house in Riftfold, but we both know where he's building that house.
He's not leaving Dorian. I don't know what I was thinking. That was a brave heart.
I get what you're saying, though. She's not going back to the mate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody else has a mate, and like
He's going back with the third.
be the third wheel again.
No, Irene is the third wheel in that situation. Let's be real honest here.
Irene's like, no, can you go play with your friend? I need a break. Can you take the baby too, please? Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, technically, his brother is still alive. I think.
Yeah.
Have you seen the theory that
Are you about Dorian's brother or Kale's brother?
Dorian's brother?
Yeah.
Have you seen the theory that they think that Dorian's brother is a hybrid? Have you seen that theory?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Because he's like bald.
That's an interesting take.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I'll have to dive deep into that because I don't know that I'm totally on board, but I will report back.
Yeah. While we're talking about theories, what do you think actually happens to Vaughn?
He's just gone. I think I hope he's lost forever. I hope he got stuck in the Bermuda Triangle. I hope that he never has the audacity to show up again.
I feel like you're getting a lot of hate on Vaughn if you don't know anything about him.
Exactly.
It's interesting that he like is mentioned, shows up, and then literally disappears off Facebook later.
We never. I feel like that's a novella that we just don't have yet.
Yes.
The Adventures of Vaughn.
Uh-huh. That'd be funny.
And then I reserve the right to change my mind, but at this point in time, you are the one that has contributed nothing to the group project, and I'm going to need you to stay your ass at home. Quite frankly. Yeah.
That's fair.
He had to have felt the blood oath break when Maeve died.
Died, yeah.
Murdered. Homicide.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think she died. I'm like, I think that's false news. That's propaganda.
Her head got cut off and it got stabbed. And they burned her.
They think that
And she says go to hell.
Yeah, the world, thinks that she is
Uh-huh.
from Avatar, the blonde one.
More?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
They think Maeve is more.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need a lot. I feel like I just spit. I'm gonna need a lot more information about that. And where the fuck do you think this?
I'm just saying that that's a theory that I've read I've seen quite a few videos on, and I'm like, well, this sounds a little off.
That's a stretch.
I agree that it's a stretch.
Yeah,
That is propaganda that I'm not willing for. Yeah.
I would even be more willing to like accept Amarantha versus or. Same vibe, different books. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, let it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the books we connected are just
Yes.
Yes.
Quit looking for things and there's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hidden that because I think you might be eating those words later. Okay. Well, the last thing that I have on Univash is Lord Lorcan.
I love it. I love how freaking whipped he is.
Triple L. He'd be a great wrestling name.
She's like, I'm like, Woody! Oh, I can think of all the great intro songs for him. It would really just be Roman Reigns' intro song because it's already. Anyway, yeah, absolutely. Triple L. I'm here for
Triple
it.
L, yeah.
Literally, he's like asking me to go. By the end, he's asking me to go to parade with you, asked me to marry you, asked me to devote my life to you. I'm mortal now because
top tier character, bro.
Yes. That is full circle, my baby.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the one you want in the end. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
He's a hard nut to crack, but she cracked it.
Yes. I cannot, like, as much as I don't like specifically Kingdom of Ash, I cannot say enough good things about this series as a whole.
Yeah.
It's great, especially if you love fantasy, if you like to read longer books. Like, it's worth it.
Fantasy-wise, I think it's got the, for me so far, because I'm fairly new to bigger fantasy books, I've been reading, it's not forever, but it's the best one I have read so far. And it's very easy for a beginner like myself to understand. It's not too much. It is a lot, but you learn how to take it all in, especially when you realize there's a map at the front of the book.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely worth the read. There's, I mean,
as a series overall, I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yes.
There's like, as much as we talked about our ratings of the individual books for a series, it is a 10 out of 10.
Yes. It's one of the best series that I've read, like, ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
It like we said a million times now, it's altered our brain chemistry. So.
And I thought that was like satire. When people would talk about it on Instagram, they'd like the book that altered my brain chemistry. And I was like, there's no way. Like there's no way. And it has, which is wild.
Yeah.
This book has just like left.
It's so good. It's so good. Yes.
So good. Such a lasting impression. So worth it. If we have not convinced you to read by now, you're missing out.
Just do it for the plot. If not,
do it for the plot.
Yeah. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna like it? What?
Yeah, I get you'd be wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
So, that being said,
we're moving on.
Yeah, we're going to go to books that we haven't read yet. So, it's going to be brand new takes on some of the more popular books that we've seen on Book Talk and also some personal favorites. I know that I've got some that I want to read. She has some. So, we're going to do like a series of new books now. And it will be a reread series. So, come and read it for the first time with us.
Yeah, I think we've already got planned. If you follow our Instagram, you might have seen a preview. If you're not following our Instagram, I don't know what you're doing.
You should.
You should. That's all I got.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.